What's up, guys? This is Benny Ricciardi with FTN Bets on the FTN Network, bringing you our NBA prop report for Monday, January 11th. So here we go, guys. We have 4 edges I want to talk about here today on our prop report. The first one is Malcolm Brogdon rebounds. We have Malcolm Brogdon rebounds. We have it close to 6 today, which means we got about a 30% edge on this number. 4.5 is the number the books are offering. We can get that at minus 102 over on DraftKings. I thought that was a really good price. So like I said, we're projecting about 30% above this, just shy of 6. And at a minus 102, I think that's worth it. It actually almost was a full unit bet for me, but I actually only went with 3/4 of a unit on it, honestly, because I really only had that much money in my account at the time. But if I had a little more, I would have went a full unit on that. But it is the one I like the least of the 4 we're going to talk about here today. Not saying I don't like it. I just like the other 3 a lot more. So those other 3 are Mikal Bridges points over 13.5. We project him close to 20 points today. So that's a massive edge on that number. Most sites have this around minus 110 or minus 115, somewhere in there. BetMGM has it down at minus 105. So I thought that was a really good price to take there. So Mikal Bridges over 13.5 points, minus 105, BetMGM. The other 2 that we have are both at plus money, and they're both ones that we had over a 40% edge on. So that's why I said I like these a little more, because plus money on something that we have projected for 40% over what the numbers that were being offered are is always going to be something that I'm interested in. So the first one is Kyle Anderson points. Over 12.5 is the number that the books are offering. We have him projected for, I think, over 17. It's like over 5 points above that number. So like I said, pretty big edge on that number for us. It's at plus money at plus 110. So I like that one a lot. And then the other one I like a lot is Giannis Antetokounmpo rebound total. 11.5 is the number on his rebound total today, and that's at plus 110. We have him for over 16 rebounds today, which is a very big projection. But again, even if he comes up short and winds up with 12 or 13, you're still going to be able to cash this number. And that's the idea behind, playing those big edges that we have on some of these numbers. So I like the Giannis over 11.5 rebounds, full unit bet there at plus 110. So those are the 4 that I'm putting my money on here today. You guys can see our prop record over on the side and how many units we've been up since the beginning of the season so far. It's been working out pretty well, looking at the projections, trying to find the biggest edges, and then trying to find the best numbers that we can play on them. And today we got some really good numbers on these 4. There are a lot more edges that I wind up not playing, just so you guys understand how this works. It's not that these are the only 4 edges that we saw out there. It's a combination of the edges and the prices. Like I said, if we have a big edge on something and we're getting plus money on it, that's a great bet to make. If we have a big edge on something and we have to lay less than the minus 110 juice, like we're doing with Bridges and Brogdon here, those are great numbers to have on it. So that's why those, it's a combination of what we project them for, what the number the books want, and also the price. And when those 3 things come together to give us what we feel is a good situation, those are the ones that we bet on, and that's what we got here today. So good luck, everybody, and we'll be back tomorrow with the NBA prop report on FTN Bets on the FTN Network.